This is Ronnie J. Lucas, aka the Lightning, Mr. Lightning. I just want to say Happy New Year, everybody. We survived another year, although some that did not. Um, uh, Frank and of course my best friend. Um, my best friend, Michael Myers, a good friend of mine. He passed away a couple days ago. He was 38 years old. He I lost a good friend today. Yeah, day before yesterday. Um, it's not easy. I never knew he was that sick, and but we all have to uh, keep moving on, I guess. So, uh, but anyways, though, um, I am currently at my job right now, but I'm about to head on to the house, and I'm going to be doing a few things at the house. I don't know what I'm going to do, but if anybody wants to join in, you more than welcome to. I just post the StreamYard link onto the comments. If anybody wants to join in, you are more than welcome to join. So let's start this new year right, I guess. So let's uh let's get somebody to come in. And let's see here if anybody else wants to join in. I might do a little let's see. I'm gonna be like this here for a while. I got to all right, do this. There we go. Now then. All right. All right, everybody. All right. Happy New Year, Gannon. Happy New Year's. Hey, what's going on, Patrick? What's up, there, my brother? I just post the StreamYard link if you want to join in. So if you want to join in, come on in, buddy. Uh, so Gannon, do you have any New Year's resolutions that you want to share? Of course, though, Right now, I am currently on the road heading home. Just got off of my little 3-hour job for the day. So right now, I am streaming and also driving. So yeah. Let's see here. Going to try and lose weight this year and drink less sodas. Yeah, good luck with that. Hopefully, kick the habit. Mm. Going to drink some, drink some more today though. Okay, but you can't get away from those sodas that easily. You know that. For those that just joining in, thank you for coming. This is Ronnie J. Locus, aka the Lightning, and I am on the road heading home. Just got off of my little job over at work. Uh, Happy New Year's to those that just joined me and whatnot. So now, Gannon, what you doing right now? What you got going on today? It's going about kicking caffeine more than anything else. Okay, kicking caffeine. Okay. Uh, so if you want to join in, Gannon, you're more than welcome. I'm going to be driving. All right. I'll be waiting on you. I'll be waiting. I'm taking the scenic route onto my house. Taking the scenic route. Uh, Trying to get to my house. So I'm going to be. I'll be in a little. I'm going to be. It's going to be a little bit spotty on this here little lane area. So it's going to be a little bit. So just please, I know taking this little scenic route, get away from the red lights so I don't so I can bypass them. It's just a little bypass area that is a little bit closer to my job. That way I don't have to sit and wait on those pesky red lights. That way I can be able to stream and not able to worry about a whole bunch. So uh, I'm going to be now. Last night, yesterday, I played little Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess on the Wii. Uh, I'm going to try to play some more on it. I would have played some on the PS4, but due to circumstances, I cannot play the PS4 for a while. Due to the fact that that PS4 was not mine to begin with. I did not buy that. My friend Michael bought that, and he had it for many years. And I had it, I got it, played it, and everything. But he gave it to me, so I decided not to play the PS4 to honor him. You know that even though it was mine, I had to remember that was his in the first place. So I decided not to play anything on there. So I decided to play on the Wii. Haven't played it in a while, so I decided to do that. And So, I just decided to play that for a while. I really liked it. Hold on a minute, we got him. Hang on a minute, we got him. Hold on. Sorry about that, Gannon. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Hey, there we go.
Quack,
There he
quack.
is.
Happy New Year. It's the Quack Master 2025, 136.
Hey! Quack, quack to you too. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. What's going on? What's going on?
Our New Year's resolution, we're pumping weights on the duck pond. You want to look as good as me? You're going to have to work hard this year.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Lift those weights and crush those pounds. Even though, but even though it's wintertime, you got to eat more to survive in the winter.
I don't. I got enough blubber to last all the way through winter. I'll be all right.
Yeah.
I need to lose the weight. Well,
Yeah.
my morning's been an adventure.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I got off work this morning, and girlfriend's grandma wanted me to get some totes out of the shed so we could start putting Christmas away today. So I had to drag everything out of the shed as it was like wintry mix, like lightly snowing outside. So that was fun. And it's starting to get cold again, and they're saying we're going to get snow tomorrow night into Friday morning, so that's going to be fun. I'm interested to see how much snow we get.
I see.
And then then I tried to go get, or I got a shower, came in, and laid down, and I was watching the news about that New Orleans attack.
Yeah, I just haven't seen that on Discord.
It's really sad. Yeah, really sad.
The new year, and already we got a mass shooting.
Yeah.
Take it easy right now. I'm on the road still, so yeah. But yeah, man. Well, as you heard though, Mike, by my friend Michael, he passed and gone. I just noticed that Monday, and I was pretty saddened by that. I did not know he was in the hospital, and he
I didn't even know he
passed,
had cancer when he was buying you all those gifts. I had no idea he had cancer.
Yeah, he had tested cancer that went up to it got pretty bad on him, and it came back in full force on him. It came back, and it ate up all his organs, and
all it takes.
It ate up his kidneys, his liver, his lungs, his heart. The only thing it never reached it was his brain. It never reached.
That's good.
Yeah. So right now, but Miss Kathy, his mom, was going to cremate him, but because due to the fact that it's well, to be quite honest with you, hold on a second. Here.
I think that's what happened to Frank.
Huh?
I think that's what happened to Frank. I think his mom had him cremated as well.
Oh, well, it's cheaper.
Yeah, it is.
It's cheaper that way, and that's what she's gonna do, cremate him. And of all his games that he has and all of his stuff that he's got, Miss Kathy is gonna keep him because to immortalize because what he has, and whenever she gets a new room set up, she's going to put all of his starships, all of his stuff hanging up, and what he's had, and put it up where he would put it at.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be a little tribute to him and everything and whatnot. So but I don't know whenever she's going to do all that, because she never felt this. She never felt this before.
Yeah, I imagine it's gonna be really hard.
Yeah, and I mean, and I told her this here though. When an offspring loses a parent, it is sad, but it is what it is normal feeling, because that's what it's always been. But it's never. But it's different when a parent loses a child.
Yeah,
it's very different because the fact that it's not normal. It's not supposed to be like that.
No, it's not.
So she's. But I went over there Monday and visit with her. Stay there for a while.
Glad you did that for
and
her.
everything. Of course, Michael was like my brother. He's like a brother to me. Besides, because he bought that one game of mine, and plus that I like to get, and that helmet, that Jango Fett helmet, and or whatever, a Mandalorian helmet. And then
not every day your buddy buys you free stuff.
Yeah.
Especially not knowing he was, not going to make it.
Yeah, and also he gave me that PS4. Plus, he gave me that PS4 that he had for years, and I decided not to play it because it kind of reminds me of him, so I didn't play it. So I played the Wii.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just one of those things, though. And
yeah.
Everything. So, but you got any plans for tonight?
Not for the moment, but it just kind of depends on if the girlfriend needs me for stuff.
Right, and also if Red Shirt's doing anything tonight too.
Which I don't think we are. I haven't heard anything unless they decide to magically throw something together at the last second.
Yeah, well,
I normally would have heard something by now.
Right. Well, I did post something that I could. I need to do my game console comparisons, though. I need to do that.
Guess we'll see what happens.
I got to get back on that because.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, because I have to. We wouldn't even do much on that, but hey, I do have some good Sonic news.
Yeah.
Sonic the Hedgehog 3, it kind of went outbeated Mufasa the Lion King.
I did see that.
It blew it out of the water because due to the fact that all Disney is doing right now is just remaking stuff, and they're not doing any original stuff. All their originals.
They're gonna learn real fast after how bad this new Snow White movie is gonna do in theaters. Once that Snow White movie hits, and they see how little money that movie makes, they're gonna they have no choice but to change. If they haven't already started changing their plans, they're gonna have to. That movie's gonna be so bad.
Yeah, see, they right now they're doing Moana 2 and stuff, which here's this. They are making some.
I heard it was good, but not as good as the original.
No. But here's this. Now here's the thing though. With the Sonics, Sonic the Hedgehog was really good. It made a good box office, and then the number one. Then when they made Sonic the Hedgehog 2, it was even bigger. It blew everything out proportion. It was a bang.
Yeah.
but Sonic the Hedgehog 3 came in second between those three. It was not as much as Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie, but it really exceeded exceeded than one. So but it did not only made budget, but they made profit. So they went above the budget. So they did good on that. They did real good.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what, though? They're already talking about they're already in plot development for a Sonic the Hedgehog 4 movie.
Yep.
And that's news right there. I just seen it.
Yep, I heard that too.
So ain't no telling what it's going to be. I heard that they're going to try and do something for they're trying to make like Sonic Heroes theme for it, or they try and turn to something else. Ain't no telling what's going to happen, and there's no plot. I mean, they're still working on plot development.
Yeah.
So, but here's the thing, though. It's going to be in 2027. We got a year date. It's going to be the year of 2027.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's pretty cool.
It is.
So now everything is going to be all said and done. We might be able to get Sonic Adventure 3 game, but ain't no telling when we're going to have that. I don't know if that's true or not.
Yeah, we won't know right away.
Yeah, so don't know for sure on that.
Oh, please don't. Here we go.
But here's the thing, though. In 23 days, I'll be 30 years old.
Yeah, you'll get to join the Dirty 30 Club with the rest of us.
Yeah, but there's only one thing, though. Spencer has got a few more years.
Yes, he does.
So he can't join the Dirty 30 Club until or the 30 Dirty Club till he reaches it. What's going on?
I'm getting killed in Call of Duty.
But now here's the thing, though. I really rattled the Dingus's brain though yesterday. You saw that?
No, but I should.
Yeah, I rattled his brain a little bit that he's not my king.
He's not your king, but he's King Dingus.
He's not my king. He's not my king. Seriously, in all fairness, he's not my king.
Oh my gosh, this guy destroyed me.
He's not my king. I mean, if he was my king, he should have been older than me.
True.
So I'm older than him.
I don't know. There's some pretty young kings out there.
Yeah, but sometimes some kings are a little bit too young and experienced.
Yeah, true.
So, but that's why I'm saying that he's not my king.
Yeah.
I thought that Chris would be king because since that is.
You think you
know what I mean?
Art and eventually become king, but no.
You think that is just too much work? I mean, but everybody want to put but everybody voted for him, voted for Spencer King Dingus. But I mean, But here's this. Chris did point it out that that Spencer is nothing but a figurehead.
He's a something head.
Something head is right.
More like a bonehead. But he's our bonehead, you know.
Bonehead.
No one else is allowed to claim him.
That's a classic. Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, he was laying down. Get him. Finish him off. Come on, guys. What are you doing? Seriously, what are y'all doing?
There it is. Sorry about that. My Wi-Fi keeps jumping on. I had to
All right.
turn it off every time. But I'm planning on getting me a new phone this year.
Yeah, I am too at some point. When that'll be?
I have to. Well, I have to get me a new phone due to the fact that I gotta have a app on. I had to have a certain app for work. So and it's called Workday. It's called Workday. I had to have it. Thank you. So I have to do. So I have to have to get that and everything, whatnot. But whew, man, it's so good to be home. And but since I'm off tonight, and I might be able to do my.
I know it's so weird. We actually have a night off together for once. That never happens.
For once, yes, but it all depends on what my schedule. You know, may never know, but I have to wait and see what happens next week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, it is what it is, though. But I'm gonna try to. But let's see here. I'm gonna get me I gotta get me something to drink. Something cool. Something other or can or something other. But I did because I bought two packs of beers. Well, A&W root beers.
There you go.
2 packs of A&W root beers, and got some Coca-Colas, Pepsis. I got some I had some I got two liters of A&W root beer and 2 liters A&W cream sodas.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have that, and trying to get me some drink here. But I'm gonna actually this here. What's your brand New Year's resolutions?
My what?
Your girlfriend's New Year's resolution, I believe.
I haven't even
the same
asked her.
thing.
Honestly, I haven't even really asked her. I was up working last night, so we really didn't get a chance to talk too much.
Oh, well, I believe she'll probably tell you eventually.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I know we're both trying to lose weight. That's the big one. And
then,
If I get a good job and everything, I'd like to maybe sometime in 2026, maybe we'll tie the knot, make it official.
Right. Oh, what?
We've been talking about it for a few years, just haven't been able to afford it.
Okay, everybody.
The economy's been so bad, but nothing's official. Nothing yet.
Hey, cross your fingers now. Cross your fingers there, everybody, because Gannon here will pop that big old question that everyone
I've already
will
talked to
get
her about it
into.
years ago, so it's one of those things like where we've already talked about it for so long. It's kind of like when it happens, it's just gonna happen.
Yeah,
I mean, we've been dating. We started long distance like 7 years ago, but we didn't first start seeing each other till about 3 years ago because of COVID. Because she was living with her grandparents at the time, so I didn't want to get her grandparents sick with COVID, so I told her we were going to wait it out. And then her grandpa passed away.
You did the right thing.
I never got to meet her grandfather.
Oh,
because he passed.
I see. Oh.
But now I've met, spent time with her family and grandma and everything, and so now I'm living with her.
Oh. Well, yeah, I mean that's the only home that y'all got right now until the new place starts going.
Who was by then her former lover, as an outright liar.
As soon as your new place get going, you'll be able to start living in your new house.
When we eventually get a place, yeah.
Eventually, yeah.
Like I told her, I said I'm in no hurry to move again. I've moved twice in the last 2 years.
Yep, and in other words, you're born ready to move whenever that new place comes up, huh?
I'd say about a quarter of half of my stuff is still in boxes.
Yeah.
And then the other half I'm gonna have to repack, and I'm still not even looking forward to that half.
Oh, okay. I see.
It's all just a mess either way.
Right. That's understandable. And hang on. Oh, and also the mama. I just noticed this here on my Discord that Gannon here. Oh, even though I'm live, but I'm like, there's a mass shooting down in New Orleans.
And they did kill the guy.
Yeah.
They released his identity already. I haven't seen it though.
Like 30 plus injured and 10 dead.
And the shooter had an ISIS flag on his truck he's driving.
Oh, here's this again. They probably didn't know the perpetrator had an ISIS flag on his truck.
Well, normally when they do those big shootings like that, I almost assume there's a good chance they're pretty religious fundamentalists. So they all typically end up being religious fundamentalists. So that's how it goes.
But here's the thing, though. But the perpetrator. Now, everybody, listen up. I'm talking but the perpetrator. He's originally from Texas. He is a U.S. citizen, and he lives in Texas. And if he's, I don't know if he's still, I don't know. Did he?
Sounds like he's been planning it for a while.
Well, guess what though? They killed the perpetrator.
Yeah, they got him.
And he had he had bombs sent out too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so but thank God that they got him.
Yeah, it could have been a lot worse.
Just happened to see that 2 policemen, but they're are they stable? The 2 policemen?
Yeah, they're stable. They're stable. They're good.
They're good.
Yeah, non-life threatening injuries. They were going to make a full recovery.
Yeah, make a full recovery.
That's great news.
Yeah, but dang. Can't believe that really happened in my own state.
Yeah, you don't hear about too many big ones like that in Louisiana.
No, not Super Bowl.
Super Bowl's coming this year. Yeah, Super Bowl's going to be in Louisiana this year.
Yeah, Huh? Yeah, okay, yeah, and also we got the Sugar Bowl tonight. Over here in New Orleans.
She deserves justice. I mean, she deserves all this to be.
So they're probably going to do this here for all the. I think they're going to do.
Oh, they're stepping up security. They're stepping up security tonight.
Oh yeah, but
because they don't want to repeat. They don't want to repeat with the second possible offender.
Right, and also, LSU won their game, won their bowl. That was
Go Tigers.
Huh?
I said go Tigers.
Yeah, so they get go Tigers. Yep.
Alabama lost.
And Alabama lost to Michigan again.
Well, I was gonna say Alabama, and then you said Michigan, and I was like, okay, that makes sense.
Well, here's this. We all know that Alabama sucks because due to the fact that
Alabama's got a good football program, though. Usually.
Well, here's this. Though. The reason why they suck is because they had Nick Saban. Nick Saban made the Alabama Roll Tide franchise big, but here's this though. Nick Saban, he cheated. He cheats.
I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong.
because he goes out to the best players before the draft ever shows up.
Yep.
He done that. And that's wrong. So, but now Nick Saban's not a coach anymore. He doesn't do anything. So, I don't know if he ever went to the other colleges or if he just retired. Whatnot. So. And everything. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. Right now, though, I'm trying to get everything ready for New Year's, New Year's dinner. Have some. We still have some of that ham bone. Had a little piece of meat in it. We use that to go in some beans. I think we got the butter.
The old ham and beans.
Oh, never mind then. I might as well just drink me a cold one.
That was my girlfriend's nickname, ham and beans.
Say what?
I was joking around. I was saying that was my girlfriend's nickname, ham and beans.
I'm not going there. I'm not going there. But although I do, but here's the thing. Now I have to say though, that I do hope I can be able to get my
recommended that over 3,000.
hope that I'll be able to get a new Switch. At least I know I can be able to try out that new Sonic X Shadow Generation. But I want to ask you this here: have you tried that new Sonic X Shadow Generation game?
No, I haven't.
When I heard that it's just a remaster, all that is just, they just added a shadow story to it.
Yeah, with a few minor changes, but yeah, it's basically the same.
And what they did is they took the they took the original version and they used the 3DS version and they so we got two big bosses in that game, and that was Perfect Chaos with the Sonic and the Bio Lizard went to Shadows. So there's those two big bosses.
Hey, I'll be right back.
All right. All right. While Gannon is gone to take care of what he has to do, everybody, I am going to be I'm gonna be on for a little while until he gets back.
I put a
Oh,
little half of it didn't like it was enough and the doing it and forced to kind of so but you got some left and kind of work with. I didn't use all of it, but I mean wanted to kind of cover the bottom a little
right,
bit.
right. Well,
Yeah. Yeah.
now,
Yeah.
now for all those that are going to be doing things for New Year's, I promise you that New Year's is it's one of those good old traditions that we all know. And let's see here, put this right here. And go ahead and put this here.
Leave work to check on his wife
Put this
or to get rid
here.
of bloody evidence. David Dooley statement was that he went home to check on
There
his
we
wife. You don't believe that?
There we go.
He wasn't texting.
And
now she wasn't texting her ex. I'm feeling bad.
uh,
Communication never
still
happened.
going up.
David Dooley did carry one unanswered phone
Right.
call to his wife that morning
Now,
before going home.
now, everybody, promise you that this is going to be one type of.
Jack also found
This is going to be a. Oh,
his true version of the story.
it's been a while since I have done.
Yes, because she's essentially covered.
Um,
Came home.
I've been spending the last 3
Well,
days reviewing
oh,
the interviews.
now then, everybody.
I
Let's
said,
see here. Where is my
"For work that morning,
tablet at now?
when is the very first time you saw me?"
Okay,
After
here
you
it
left
is.
for work. And you said it was you guys let me go
Whoopsies.
that afternoon.
Ah,
So the second time,
now then.
they went over her first statement with her and said, "You told us this, this, and this." And she said, "Yep, that's how I remembered it." She said the exact same thing, and that is that David Dooley did.
Let's see here.
Prosecutor Heck acknowledges not knowing exactly why David Dooley would have wanted to break into Michelle's office and why he would have killed her. But to Heck, the fact that David Dooley was double dipping on time cards and that Michelle handled payroll and that the Dooley's time cards from that week were never found were together.
Okay.
I'm gonna mute it prior
Now then, now
to normal.
normally though, I will probably do something on StreamYard, but no, Streamlabs. But I mean, I can't do much with that. So I decided, nah, not gonna do Streamlabs. So, but now, now I do have now mostly now I've been working on my trying to work on my PayPal and stuff and trying to get things going. So um it's a slow process. Hopefully I'll be able to get some good money and whatnot.
And then, of course, now let's see here. Hmm. So, alrighty. Let's see here. Woo-wee. Well, isn't that nice? Didn't see that one coming. Now you guys, I am kind of playing a cash game. Um, it's a pretty cool. It's like Plinko, but it's also push coin. So they kind of it's a combine of the two. So I like it. Something different, at least.
Instances like this where that
Let's
information
see.
is so
Let's see, everybody. I am.
describing the White House
Oh,
president very cautious about what information they release early on in the investigation. They don't want
sometimes though with these ads, it's a pain in the butt sometimes.
details of the suspect's origin. You've asked her repeatedly about that. But one thing that the president did say is that he would have more to say, and that he wanted to say more. But he was waiting on authorities to give out more information. So
Okay, everybody. This on NBC News, they're talking about the attack here in New Orleans,
the new year, and
and it's going to be.
we heard from the White House just increased continually throughout the day by senior FBI and Department of Homeland Security officials. Also this morning, we understand that the president did speak directly with the mayor of New Orleans and pledged full federal support. So again, the White House deferring at this point to state and local authorities. And we expect to hear from the president at some point based on his comments to reporters at the tarmac.
Yeah.
All right, Gabe Gutierrez for it. Gabe, thank
No,
you
it
so
didn't
much.
break.
It was just an accident.
Yeah,
Just an accident. Just an accident.
I'll just sit up and let you. That wouldn't worth it.
Between the two presidents that we're learning now as it's unfolding as we speak.
Yeah, it's an interesting time, you know, we find ourselves on New Year's Day of 19 days from today, right?
All right, we're back.
All right.
I'm drinking an old classic.
Old classic, huh?
Yeah. Do you remember drinking the old Big Wolfies?
Oh.
That's a throwback right there.
Yeah, that is a throwback. Remember?
Oh my gosh!
Wolf.
There's. Oh, I gotta get a picture of that. I'm in the server on Call of Duty, and there's a guy that's, or there's a few players in here. One of them, their name is Hawk Tua.
Hawk Tua.
Yep. And then the other one is, hold on, let me see here. Is Hawk Tua, bend over, and cream all over it, and then another player's name is Sus.
Well, we keep hearing from the teams and the reaction to this game being won. Yeah, we certainly,
Oh my gosh, no.
comparison to the importance of the tragedy that was
Why wouldn't it be Sus?
It is an element of this conversation as we look to see what the
Hey,
next steps will
tell
be.
them
Speaking with
I
team
said,
officials throughout the day, they have been
you guys
working
are
information, but
definitely sus
shelter in place at
infinity.
the hotel. They're in lockdown. Nobody is leaving. Nobody's
I agree.
making sure everyone is as safe as possible. And here in the stadium, they
I
just
cannot believe it.
the Superdome.
Seriously, why in the world
Into the stadium,
would they
have
call
been sweeping it
themselves
once again.
that? That is the worst name I ever heard in my life. Why in the world would they name themselves Hawk Tua and and
there is one Georgia student who
oh
is injured, was in critical condition.
Oh.
He is receiving medical
Hawk
treatment.
Tua, cream all over it, bend over, and Sus.
As we look forward to what will happen going forward for this Sugar Bowl.
seriously.
Because everything's sus.
Concerns about the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
also meant to be hosted in New Orleans early next month. Well, certainly that's an aspect of this, right?
It's all
Definitely.
sus, man.
Has hosted many big events, as you were just talking about.
I cannot just believe that. I don't know why in the world would they would do that. That's just no.
Rude.
No. Rude. Yep. I cannot do that. No.
Nope.
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry, but no. But hey, this is what I got.
People on the ground here to help with this. That I imagine that New Orleans will do everything possible to ensure that the Super Bowl is in good condition.
Hey, Gannon.
Laura Rutledge there on the field at the Sugar Bowl.
This is what I got.
Supposed to be tonight. Now, Laura, thank you.
Oh, nice.
The touchdown football.
Yeah.
Public hearing with the Department of Homeland Security.
Oh. Yep, I got it, and I watched it, and man, that is so cool. They're going to, and what I understand is that they might do a continuation with this. They might do a continuation.
The Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas and the FBI Director Christopher Wray to publicly testify
But
on how this could have
but I want to ask you. I want to ask for your opinion. Do you think they will continue on with Transformers 1? Do you think they are going to have another do up another continuation? Like did Transformers 1 made a big blockbuster box office budget?
Who knows?
Or huh?
Who knows?
I mean, I'm asking, did they really made a big hit? Like,
yeah, they made a pretty good hit, pretty sizable for an animated movie. It wasn't huge though because they screwed up the marketing.
Oh,
In the trailers they portrayed it more to be a kids movie than it really actually is, more to a more mature movie. So they were trying to market it to kids because it was animated, and it's really not.
Even though it's PG.
It's PG, but the way they marketed the story is they marketed it less as a Transformers movie and more as a kiddie movie. If that makes any sense.
It was just after 3 a.m. local time. There were still crowds of people on Bourbon Street.
But at least we get an origin of Orion, Pax, and D16.
To have gone around a police car that was blocking the street up onto the sidewalk and then sped down Bourbon Street, plowing.
At least we get the origin story, though.
Yeah.
People, according to the local.
That is the main thing. We just need to get that origin story, and how Orion Pax became Optimus Prime, and how D16 became Megatron.
they had been responding to calls of shots fired, and 2 officers were struck by gunfire. They were taken.
At
to
least we
area
get that.
hospitals in stable condition. Once the police shot and
Am
killed
I right?
the suspect, they also discovered
I don't
a
know.
number of IEDs.
Huh.
At least 1, 2,
But,
maybe more of them have been determined
Now
to
let's
be
see here.
viable. And at this hour, the police are still conducting a search of the
It's a
French
blast from
Quarter,
beginning to
taking
end. I
beyond
mean,
to
it
see if
is. I
there
mean,
are
I do like it.
devices that may have been
At least we got B-127.
42 years old. He's a U.S. citizen who had been living in Texas, but the
Like,
authorities are also checking
seriously?
some local ties to New Orleans. And in fact, there's some reporting that the police have been at a location where the suspect.
And here's the thing, though, with Bumblebee, he could not even. He could not even. I'll tell you, with B-127, he is such a jabbermouth. He just blah 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 blah, and everybody wanted to shut him up. And all of a sudden, his voice box was ripped out, and they shut him up. You know how Bumblebee is. He's always a chatterbox.
With the radio.
No, before then. In Transformers 1, he was more of a chatterbox and this and that. And then he just became annoyance. And then when his voice box got ripped out, he was that just shut him up. Kind of ironic, doesn't it?
Kind of.
And then after that, we got now RC. RC is good. Now I like RC, but here's this: Elita 1. Elita 1. She is one cool bot. I'm not gonna lie. She's cool. Fearless too. Very fearless. And then, of course, though, I do have let me see here. Okay, what the heck?
That can't say for the oven. She was freaking the oven.
Oh.
But I'll do it again because she didn't go over there. She went in there to punch the button.
Oh. Well, that's up to her though. Whenever she comes out, they'll tell her that. But also they're getting I also got Knuckles. Yeah, I got Knuckles there, Patrick. Have you watched the mini series? Have you watched that mini series of Knuckles?
Mini series of what?
Knuckles.
No, I haven't. I haven't watched Sonic 2. I haven't watched Knuckles, and I haven't watched what was it? Sonic 3 yet either.
Well, I need to find a way to watch Sonic 3.
Yeah.
Sonic the Hedgehog 3. I mean, I could do it on Yes Movies, but I mean, it's just that I have to deal with the those dang doggone commercial deals.
Yeah, we won.
But yeah, but also let's see. But I'm not gonna spoil anything to you on Knuckles now. I'm not spoiling it. Although but I'm gonna say this here though. Knuckles, he has his own ways. Being a warrior is one thing, but nobody actually cared much about it.
Yeah.
No, they don't like him. They don't like because he's just being trying to fit in this and that. And he's the last of the echidna, so he had to, and he has to guard the master emerald. So he has to do that.
Mm-hmm.
He's a guardian. So that they done that one right. But then let's just say that this one here is about the not so bright, not so cool deputy sheriff, the deputy Wade. I'm kind of like, seriously, Wade? Oh my lord! And when I finally got to where the end is, like, seriously,
Yeah.
all this time, all these episodes is all about bowling. Bowling.
Yep.
I'm like, what? What? Bowling?
Basically.
I watched it all, but I laughed my butt off. I laughed and I laughed and I laughed. I just like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Seriously? And then but here's this though. When every hero has to have a villain. So I mean, and this one villain, he worked for Dr. Robotnik.
Yep.
So yeah, that's kind of pretty something though. Wow. That is pretty something. I kind of like all this because how Sonic has Dr. Eggman or Robotnik, right?
Yeah.
But when Knuckles came into play, Knuckles had that Egg Robo.
Mm-hmm.
So now they're trying to figure out what kind of a supervillain that could go with Knuckles. So they come up with this guy. Am I right?
Something like that.
Yeah. But so I think that's pretty cool though what they done. So now I don't know if they're going to continue on with Knuckles. So I don't know. I don't know if they're going to continue on with it or whatnot. I don't know. But also, Gannon, are you excited to ready for Star Wars Episode 1 Jedi Power Battles remaster?
I never played the first one, so not really. It doesn't really pique my interest all that much.
I bet I have a little bit longer.
Yeah, well, I am too.
I was more just a classic Phantom Menace guy.
He wants a little bit.
Well, I mean, I mean, I haven't played it. I mean, I really like to play it and see what that's all about, though.
Yeah.
So I really like to try see it and see if I like it or not, because I haven't even played that game before. I mean, I played Star Wars Episode 1, Battle for Naboo, Pod Racer, Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. But I never played Episode 1 Jedi Power Battles. Never did. And that might be something. That might be something cool.
Maybe.
Yeah. And also let's see. Let's see.
No, that's a Bobby.
Oh, do you have
Bobby can get that biscuit.
oh
Okay?
so oh do you have any also I think that there is a couple other news movies and stuff coming on. Let me think. What is it?
Good evening.
Let's see.
Get any rest
Oh,
now, my baby?
oh okay again, do you did you what do you know about the new Shrek movies going to be coming out?
I think it's next
When
summer. They have a release date already.
Damn.
it
And the whole cast is
2026.
coming back. The whole main cast is coming back.
So it's going to release in 2026.
Correct.
Okay. Okay.
It's supposed to be Eddie Murphy, Mike Myers, Cameron Diaz, and then new characters, obviously.
New characters. See. Let's see. And also also we got I think we do have a couple of other type news coming up. Oh.
You said I changed his split when I looked at his eye, man.
Oh.
Look.
I think
he was a cussing good.
I didn't hear him cuss. Did he cuss you?
Yeah.
No, he was
Well, yeah, and all he did.
Let's see. I think we got a couple of news. I think. What?
The epic.
So what's you gonna?
I thought you heard it because you said that's what you said okay.
I didn't know the what's
I didn't think he was talking to Jennifer though.
Yeah.
That's what I turned out to eye, man. That's enough.
Yeah, he was talking to her.
No, I didn't know he was talking to her. I thought he
what's you got going on with the or what is it? On your flight sim.
Well, I just went to Washington D.C. last. I'm trying to get back into Atlanta. So we're probably gonna try to fly that today.
At first, he gotta act like he knew everybody, but then once he got in the house,
what it was, he got food poisoning.
Yeah, and he was nutty as a fruitcake.
Food poisoning does it to you.
I mean, it was
okay. So you're gonna do some flight sim today, hopefully, and
I mean, he was totally out of it. He done
okay. Where are you flying from? And where you want to fly to?
Reagan Airport in Washington D.C. is where we're taking off from.
And where you flying to?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Ooh, that's a bit of a. Let's see. That's a. I think that's about like a 3-hour flight.
No, it's a little over an hour.
That's not bad.
It's about a little over an hour.
That's a short flight.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It kind of depends on traffic because sometimes when I fly out of DC, it gets a little busy. But normally Atlanta is stacked full of a lot of planes because Atlanta is a big hub for Delta Airlines.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'll fly into Atlanta. Atlanta gets a little busy, but other than that, it's normally not too bad. Especially middle of the week, like right now on a Wednesday, it's not too bad. But like say if I fly on a Saturday, it gets pretty busy on Saturday, like midday Saturday, or evening time Saturday if I fly in there on Saturday.
Yeah.
Right.
If the server's just stacked full of players.
Yeah.
I don't want to turn it down just yet.
No.
I could understand that. I understand that. Also, what do you think about okay, what do you think? I'm gonna ask you this here. What do you think of this here new Legend of Zelda game that came out for the Switch that Echoes of Wisdom, and you play as Princess Zelda? Not
I haven't
Link.
played it yet, so I can't really give a official idea on it.
But what is your actual opinion when you heard about it?
Great. It's the first time they did it, and they should have done it a long time ago.
But don't you know?
Really long time ago.
But don't you know with Echoes of Wisdom that goes under the defeated timeline?
It goes through some timelines, all right. Everyone thought it was also going to be, because it was the same style as Link's Awakening, they all thought it was going to be like right there in the same part of the timeline, and they're actually separated by like a few games.
So
everybody went,
but they ain't. So they're not going to do any more creation timelines because that's already been done.
Yeah, they keep messing around with the timeline. At this point, I don't even think anybody cares about the timeline anymore because they just keep changing what they want to do with it. The super fans might care, but most of us are just like, meh, it's the same thing over and over again. Just a few changes.
But hey, at least we got out of the one of those stuff like that, like mumble jumble stuff, like mumble voices, and
that's true. The newer games have voice acting now.
Yes, voice acting now.
Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom have voice acting now.
But actually,
except
Breath of the Wild,
Link is still.
Would it be nice? Would it be nice if they did a voice have a voice actor for Link?
No, they have to keep it mysterious. That way he appeals to everybody.
But would it be cool if you did?
It would be cool, but they've been doing it like this way for so long. It would break everyone's brains, I think, if they did it now.
It's Legend of Zelda would.
My favorite video game of all time. It's this game you can play in less than 5 hours. It's a claymation puzzle adventure game with a whole storyline that takes place. And you play as this one main character, and he's silly and quirky, and you use him to solve puzzles and stuff. But he doesn't talk the entire game. He doesn't speak the entire game. And then in the final cutscene of the game, he finally speaks, and the only word he says in the entire game is his own name.
And then save a few pieces I can put.
And when he speaks, you're like, "Oh my God, he speaks!" And you're like, "I want to hear him say full sentences." And then he never speaks again for the rest of the game. But all the other characters in the game have full voice roles and dialogue. It's only him that doesn't talk the whole entire game. Which kind of reminds me, I don't know. Did you ever watch the Kevin Smith movies?
No.
So in a lot of his movies, he plays this character called Silent Bob. And Silent Bob, he's kind of like a mime. He just kind of like makes facial expressions and just kind of does this. But he always has one line in every movie. He talks when someone needs his advice at their like biggest moment in the movie. He finally speaks and will give them advice, but only for one line in the entire movie. And when he finally speaks, you're like, wisdom. And then and then normally they make mention of something. They're like, oh my gosh, he speaks. And I remember, I forget in which movie it was. His best friend in the movie, his name is Jay. And they were in like the middle of this diner, and like Jay's trying to come up with a solution. And he's like, "Come on, you silent mother effer, throw us some of your wisdom." And he just like looks at him, and he's just kind of like,
and you don't want to stand there.
he's like, "I don't plan this thing; it just happens."
My lord.
Since you spoke it into existence, I'm gonna fly on Flight
Yeah, I did rewarm it.
But then also now
Oh wow, there's actually a few people at the airport today.
actually there is one thing though about that.
I'm gonna shut my camera off here.
I want to ask you this here again. What is your opinion when they done the voice actor for Ganondorf?
So they used, I think it was Troy Baker, if I remember correctly. Tell me if I'm wrong.
Really?
Tell me if I'm wrong if that's not. No, I don't think it was him. Hold on. Let's see. Ganondorf voice actor. Oh, sorry. His name's Matthew Mercer.
Huh.
Let me see who Matthew Mercer voices. IMDb. I know Matthew Mercer. He's in a bunch of different things. He's a voice actor mainly. He is the voice of Tigra in Thundercats, the newer Thundercats from 2011-2012. He voiced Leon Kennedy in Resident Evil Damnation. He did a few voices in Fallout 4. He was Anarchy in Batman Arkham Origins. Oh my god, he has 468 acting credits. Oh, you're going to like this. He did a voice in Sonic X Shadow Generations.
As who?
As Espio the Chameleon.
Well, I'll be.
Ganondorf is Espio. So every time you play, now you can be like, oh, there he is. It's Ganondorf.
Wow. But don't you know they but don't you know that they done Ganondorf a little bit differently? They got not only made Ganondorf the way he is, but also made him almost look like his ancestor.
He voiced him for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. He's been in 395 episodes of Critical Role. A bunch of these other shows. Let me see what else he's been in. Give me a second. It's loading. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is Vincent Valentine. Goro Majima in Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. Loki, Elite Guard, Trapped Soul, Asgard's Wrath 2. That's a VR game. Yusuke Kitagawa in Persona 5 Tactica. He voiced Yamato, Pain, Eight Tails Gayuki in Naruto X Boruto Ultimate Ninja Storm Generations. He voiced Koma and Ezekiel in Starfield. Minsk in Baldur's Gate 3. He's done a bunch of... He plays Kagaya in Demon Slayer. Ganondorf in Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, but he's credited as Matt Mercer, not Matthew Mercer. He did some stuff for additional voices for Jedi Survivor. Oh, he voiced Crom in Fire Emblem Engage. I don't know if you're a Crom fan. Crom's in I think if I'm correct, Crom. He's in freaking Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Add water to it.
Oh, he did a voice in Return to Monkey Island as well. That's cool. Overwatch 2. He's done a bunch of anime, English translation for anime, and a bunch of video game voices. So he's got a huge list of credits.
Wow. That's nice.
Near Replicant. He's done voices on a bunch of stuff. He's done one episode of Family Guy, Robot Chicken.
Oh, please.
Persona 5 Strikers, Lego City Adventures, New Looney Tunes.
the baby son
What?
that had her
More Yakuza stuff. He was in Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order as well. Wow.
Uh-huh.
He voiced Yusuke Kitagawa again for Persona 5 Royal. Asgard's Wrath 1, Boruto, Spider-Man, One Piece, Kill la Kill. Dang, he's got a lot of freaking anime credits.
Wow.
Looks like he's mainly an anime voiceover person, but video games too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Drop my phone.
Okay. Okay. Also, I want to ask you this.
All right,
one
let me get
question,
back onto what I was actually trying to do here.
Yeah. Also, I wanna. Okay. Also, I want
Thought
to
I
ask you
lost
this
you
here.
there.
Okay, I want to ask you this here. Did they use Zelda in the from Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom? Did they use Zelda?
Yeah.
What I saw was that the same Zelda that was from from Hyrule Calamity or something another.
Yeah, it's the same
and
voice.
Okay, the same. They use the same character, the same thing, huh?
Correct.
Okay, and also, did that Zelda is the same Zelda from Skyward Sword?
I don't think so. No.
Okay, well, at
Because
least we got
Skyward Sword's way back earlier in the timeline, like way back earlier in the timeline.
It's the beginning.
Yeah. So it's definitely.
Yeah, Skyward Sword is actually the very, very beginning, and that's where all the links comes in because they are the see with all the links, they are the very first. See, with Skyward Sword, that is the very first link.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the very first Zelda. So, I want to ask one good question though. Did they ever get together, or they just stay separate?
If I had to guess, they probably stayed separate.
Well, they had to because due to the fact of all the different timelines, all the different timelines and throughout the years.
I would imagine so.
Yeah, but
too much baggage.
But also, yeah, but and all. But here's this though. What is but the one thing so though, if Link would ever start settle down with someone, just trying to just let it be and have all of his ventures done, who will he settle down with?
Malon. The one who gave him Epona at the farm in Ocarina of Time.
You think so?
Yeah, she was the one that liked him the most. Because in Ocarina of Time, she was talking about even like trying to marry him. Technically, so did Princess Rudos. So I guess if she's in, depending on what timeline she's in, she would equally have a shot. But at the same time, it's like, yo, if Princess Zelda says you're doing something, you're doing something. So Princess Zelda's like, yo, you're my husband now. He can't say nothing. He's just gonna be like, I.
Hey, don't forget the Twilight Princess.
Yep.
Don't forget the Twilight Princess. Now she, you know her.
Oh shoot! What am I doing? I'm being a stupid today.
Uh-oh.
Typing in my flight plan stuff wrong.
Oh Lord. Oh my goodness. Ain't that something?
Well, we're gonna clear it out. Fix it. Yay, it's fixed. All right. Fix works every time. Ever since I learned it.
But now what? Okay, but I'm gonna ask this here. What do you also? I'm gonna ask. What do you think about the that? I didn't ask you, but it's. What do you know about um what do you know anything about the that with now with the new timelines and stuff, what are they calling this new timeline they done?
They don't even have a name for it yet. It's just separate. We don't know what the deal is with it. They might tie it back in later. It might just forever stay its own thing. Nobody really knows. It's really odd. They published some book and it's just separated all by itself. It's like, why? So I think it's going to be temporarily separated, but they'll tie everything back in later. I think that's the plan.
So okay, I want to ask, but also I want to ask you this here though. Are they going to make more of the adult timeline?
The adult timeline?
Yes.
I think eventually, yes, they will. But right now, they got a lot of kids playing again too. So at the same time, it's kind of like, I don't know.
I mean, come on now. I mean, Toon Link. I mean, even though he is the main character of the adult timeline, I mean, he has to grow up eventually.
I mean, I think if you're talking about you're talking about Twilight Princess, right? Mainly.
No, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about Toon Link, like the young kidling in the adult timeline, not the child timeline.
You know what? I would actually like to see a Toon Link version of Adult Link. That would be kind of cool.
Yes.
Yeah. But that's after what? Spirit Tracks and
Spirit Tracks.
Hourglass.
Yes.
Which one was second? Was that Phantom Hourglass or Spirit Tracks? I was
Phantom Hourglass. Phantom Hourglass was the second one. Spirit Tracks was the third one.
Okay.
But all of them was Game Boy Advances, or Game Boy Color, or Game Boy Advance during the time after the GameCube part of where Wind Waker. Wind Waker was the beginning of the adult timeline. After was after that, but that was more of the future timeline, more or less. Like, see, this is where Ocarina of Time kind of really get into it. Because where Ocarina of Time opens 3 doors. Because if Link was defeated by Ganon as the monster, then it was the defeated timeline, and then you got another timeline but after Ganondorf was sealed and the Master Sword has been returned back to has been returned back. Let's see. Let's see. He then he became let's see. Let me see. It started with the Majora's Mask, which was a direct sequel of the Chop for after that. But actually, there is 3 direct sequels to Ocarina of Time. If you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Majora's Mask is the only actual direct sequel in the N64 variant. But then But then you do have the sequel of the sequel to the adult timeline, which is the beginning, is the Wind Waker, because everything went through. It did talk about Ocarina of Time a little bit in the beginning scene, talk about the story, but I don't think I got the very first direct sequel, or the very first game in the in the uh, uh in the defeated timeline. But, okay, what was the first game in the defeated timeline?
I don't remember. I don't have it in front of me right now.
Okay.
I'm assuming it would have to be Ocarina of Time.
No, Ocarina of Time is the gateway.
So you're saying the game
it
after?
Was in the, talk about the game after. Yes.
I think it's I think it's Twilight Princess.
No, not Twilight Princess. Twilight Princess is in the child timeline, but it's further down. It's
so
further
is it Minish
down.
Cap then?
Minish Cap, no. That the Minish Cap is the beginning of the Four Swords. That's in the creation timeline. Let me see here. Let me get out of my Plinko push coin game. Let's see. Let me see here if I can get my dang doggone tablet to work right. It's slow. Slow. Let me see here.
We'll take that one. Try locating and jump in. Mr. Roger, I don't even know which is the right one. I don't know.
Let's see.
Well,
I don't know. I don't know if I can get my dang doggone work.
But they just use hair.
Oh, come on.
A lubricating strip with aloe, a flex hinge, and a trimmer blade. It's hard to believe refills start at just $2 of what the other guys do. Shaving with Harry's isn't pricey. It's just very, very.
I hate it when this thing
Wake up to
goes slow.
Get your trial set for just $7 at harrys.com.
Hi, and welcome everyone watching
Let's see here.
To remind you that we have agents standing by right now to answer your legal questions. So if you've been injured in an accident, it's not your fault. Call now. Find out if you have a case and how much is potentially worth. I'm Gina Bellich, spokesman and TV personality at Tom Mustin. So Tom, tell everyone watching at home who should call right now.
Well, Gina, first off, thank you. Now, as far as who should call, the answer is anyone who's been injured in an accident is not your fault should give us a call right now. Agents are standing by to answer any questions you may have and tell you how much your case is potentially worth.
Thanks, Tom. So what kind of calls are we seeing today?
Well, Gina, we're getting calls about all types of accidents, but the most common has been car accidents. So if you or someone you know were injured in an accident that was not your fault, take that first step and give us a call. We'll answer your questions. You'll find out if you have a case and how much it's potentially worth.
Thanks, Tom. Call now.
Robo Alert. Get the results you want with Buddy and get up to 1 year free. Join America's favorite trainers leading
this thing is so slow.
Creating thousands and thousands of success stories. Nobody has results better than Body. In fact, CNN_is rated Body, the best fitness app. And with Body's BOGO sale, you can get the 1-year Body free. These are our biggest BOGO deals of the year on subscription, digital purchases, and supplements. But time is limited. Sign up today at bodywithaneye.com.
If you want faster home internet that's built for rural America,
this thing is
meet
just
the next
it's too
generation
dang
of
slow.
Usenet.
I don't know why in the world.
Connect, stream, and play wherever you live.
Now you can shop.
All right, we have taken off.
Video conference? The conference.
Usenet is Jupiter powered with faster speeds than ever before and unlimited data.
Now I can stream up anything I can dream of.
That's right.
And the Usenet Fusion plan combines satellite and wireless technologies for a faster, more responsive internet experience.
Oh, game on.
Usenet is now better than ever.
Nice.
Call today to get free professional installation.
I almost think I might have to do a restart on my thing tablet.
Now it's your chance to get Usenet. Call 1-800-914-1137.
In 2024, the IRS flagged approximately $16.5 billion in tax refunds for possible identity fraud. Someone stole my Social Security number and filed a tax return in my name, and I'm a CPA.
Someone used my Social Security number to get a $9,000 tax return in my name.
Your tax forms have all the personal information needed to commit identity theft, and you're not the only one with a copy.
All right, I'm getting my tablet restarted because it don't want to. It was being slow, so I had to do a restart. So, let's see here.
You might not find out until the damage is almost impossible to fix. Fixing my tax fraud was a nightmare. I spent a lot of money and a lot of time and effort, and that's one of the main reasons I got LifeLock. I was adamant this is never going to happen to me. Only LifeLock alerts you to the widest volume of threats others could miss, like someone trying to use your Social Security number to open a loan, purchase a home in your name, or even take over your investment accounts.
All right.
Now that I have LifeLock, the alerts I get are
Okay, here we go.
Was this you? Yes or no? And if you become a victim of identity theft, a dedicated U.S.-based restoration specialist will fix it, guaranteed. Plus, all LifeLock members are backed by the LifeLock $1 Million Protection Package, including reimbursement for stolen funds. There's zero chance I'll ever be without. Call now or go online and use the code TAX35 to save 35% off an annual plan for your first year. All plans include identity theft restoration guaranteed for your money back.
Here we go.
1-800-320-4216.
Okay.
LifeLock.com/tax35 to save 35%.
Okay, I think I got something here. I got some unofficial timeline updated. Let's see if I can get the actual get it right. Ah, here it is. Here we go. 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 All right, here we go. Okay, in the legend of the goddess and the hero. Oh, the era of the world's creation, the creation of the land and sky. The era of the goddess Helia, skyward sword. The goddess Helia reincarnated. Ancient battle returns to the earth. The sky era, the era of chaos. The sacred realm is sealed. The era of prosperity. Hyrule Kingdom established. The Force era. And here's the Minish Cap. The evil god Vati is born. 4 swords. Vati is resurrected. The era of the hero of time, child era, adult era. The Hyrule Unification War. Ocarina of Time. The Sacred Realm becomes the Dark World. Ganondorf turns into the Demon King Ganon. Okay, here we go. In the defeated timeline, Hyrule's decline and The Last Hero, The Imprisoning War, A Link to the Past. A Link to the Past. Oh, that is the Link to the Past. It is the that is the sequel to the Defeated Timeline. That is the sequel to Ocarina of Time in that era. Okay. Let's see here. Oh my. Well, ain't this something? Okay, I might just tell that later. Whoa. Actually, all three eras came together in one that's called the United World and the Calamity to Come. Oh, actually, here's this. Again, Hyrule Warriors. It's the very first of the new timeline.
Interesting.
Yes, it's the actual one. Ganon is resurrected. 3 worlds become one. So Hyrule Warriors is the creation of the new timeline.
Gotcha.
And that's the era of the Sheikah. It's an untitled BOTW prequel, and Ganon is reincarnated as the hero. Calamity Ganon awakens. Ganon sealed away. I don't know what that one is. I think that is some sort of a calamity thing. And then the era of recession, calamity is prevented. Age of Calamity game is time travel to break the cycle. Calamity is prevented. A new future dawn, and that is an era of peace. And then the one that we got now is Calamity Ganon Awakens, and it's called Era of Ruin. Breath of the Wild, Calamity Ganon is defeated, and Tears of the Kingdom, the true Calamity awakens. Eternal recurrence is ensured. Tarako is built. Tarako is built to prevent recurrence from happening again. And then there's another one called Eternal Recurrence. Everything returns to zero. And then and also in the adult era, okay, in adult era, Ganondorf sealed, the hero wins and a new world. Ganondorf is revived, Hyrule is sealed and flooded. The era without a hero, and then that would be the Wind Waker. Ganondorf is resurrected. The era of the Great Sea, and then here comes the Phantom Hourglass. It's called the era of the Great Gorge. And then from there, it branched off to Tingle. Tingle gets the Triforce.
I didn't know this was going to turn into Tingle Cannon Day. Because nothing is more amusing than learning about a little dude in a green leotard with elf ears and red underpants.
Okay. Yeah. Called Tingle's Rosy Whoopie Land, Tingle's Balloon Trip of Love, Radical
I don't
Zelda.
want to put Tingle and his balloon trip of love. Sounds creepy.
And Radical Zelda, and then Zelda CDI trilogy. I don't know about that. But hang on one second.
That's the Panasonic games, I think.
Yeah.
They weren't very good.
Right. I want to let you take over on my stream for a moment, and I got my phone on charge, so go ahead and take over. go ahead and take over my stream, and I'll be right back.
All right, well, he's back. We're gonna talk about Princess Zelda and her love interests. Sounds like a pretty good topic. So, what do you guys want to know about Zelda and her love of bokoblins? I don't know. Is that interesting? Unlike Princess Zelda, she actually doesn't want to be kidnapped and taken to another castle, or Princess Peach. So, yeah, she doesn't want to be taken prisoner. She's her own princess. And yeah, it's just that's the world we live in. We don't like having our princesses taken hostage. Again, anywho, guys, I hope you guys are having a happy New Year. If any of you all had any family or friends close to that tragedy in New Orleans, we sending you the best. Hopefully, give them a lot of healing. Hopefully, they're not actually injured by any of the stray bullets. Yeah, just wishing you all the best in this really crappy start to the new year. But other than that, New Year's looking still pretty hopeful, all things considered, even though we just lost 10 of our own people. Pretty sad. It sounds like it was a terrorist attack, so it's a really tragic start to the new year. And hopefully that means they're beefing up security for, like Ryan J was saying, there's a bowl game and Super Bowl later this year in New Orleans, so it's just crazy times for security down there. Other than that, yeah, not a whole lot to talk about other than we got a lot coming up soon. I'm sure we'll be doing some more console comparisons, and I'll be doing some more stuff with red shirts in the new year. We got our new episode out of Development Hell. If you guys want to go check it out over on the Red Shirts Remastered YouTube channel, go give it a peek, go give it a look. Let us know what you think about our game show. It's our second episode. We tried to streamline it and make it a lot shorter than that first episode, and we were partially successful. We're still going to try to cut it down a little bit more, but all things considered, we were pretty happy with the final results. So, we're just to see where that goes potentially in the future, and just overall interested. Yeah, crazy times ahead. I think in the new year, I would also like to beat a bunch more of my games. Try to get through what I can on stream for you guys. I'd like to beat Fable. That'd be a fun, big one to check off the start of the new year. Of course, we're going to get a bunch of flights in this year, as usual. More flights in, obviously. Going to be spending some more time with the GF, and we're going to maybe enroll in a gym and go work out some more this year. That'll be fun. So, yeah, we'll figure it out. It'll be interesting, but we're going to go get our workout on, hopefully. Cut some weight, get healthy, get feeling better for both of us, me and her. Because right now we just feel like utter crap at the end of the year in terms of just our health overall. I think it's mainly from everybody overeats around the holidays. And this year we had like 3 Christmases. We had like Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and then just this past Sunday. So was that the 29th with her mom? So I had like 3 Christmas meals over the course of about, I don't know, what is that, 5 days? 6 days? 6 days. So just crazy times. Lots of food. Lots of overeating. Spending time with her family and hopefully my future family. They're pretty fun. Fun people. So, yeah, guys. So yeah, just take good care of your family. Be a good person in the new year. That's the other fun thing about the end of the year is you get to kind of reflect on how you spend time with family. And also, we lost a few people in 2024. It's hard to think that was now last year, but You know, Ronnie J just lost his good buddy. And, of course, we lost Frank. It was a rough year, but it's definitely a year we're never going to forget. It sucks that Frank's not going with us and, you know, his friend's not coming with us into 2025. They both would have loved to have. I know for a fact that was the case. Frank had a lot of big plans on it for American Airlines Virtual and stuff rolling into the future. So, I mean, he was on a roll when he passed. So that was really hard. He started to make some real progress in the community for our Discord community. So, it just sucks, man. It's already been over a month now. It doesn't feel like it's been a month, but it's been a month. And of course, we've already done a lot of tributes, and now Mark is putting together his footage, so we can get that video up now sometime in the new year. Hopefully this week or next, he'll have that finished, and we can send that to his mom for approval, and then we're going to upload it publicly because he wanted to do it unlisted first, and then we'll make it public for everybody so you guys can go kind of pay your tribute to Frank. And sometime this month we're going to be doing our tribute flight for Frank since we didn't, because we kind of delayed because of the holidays, just because of the timing and everything. So we're probably going to do that flight sometime in the next 2 to 3 weeks. Doing our tribute flight for Frank. We're going to start in PA, probably Philadelphia, and then we're going to fly down to his home airport in Roanoke, Virginia. And then Delta guys, if we're flying Delta, we're going to Atlanta. If we're flying with the American guys, we're probably going to go to Charlotte. And then from there down to Orlando. If we're doing joint flights together, we might split off there, and then we'll meet back up again in Orlando. So, just depending. Yeah. Crazy. So yeah, we're just sitting here chilling out. I just took off some flight sim. I'm climbing up to cruising altitude right now. Heading down to Atlanta. Killing some time with you guys. A little bit over an hour and 15-minute flight down. So, which with the winds right now, they're really strong and are not in our favor. So, kind of got a feeling it's going to be a rough one today. So, it'll be closer to definitely over an hour and a half for this one today. So, we'll manage. We'll figure it out. If you guys have any big plans, drop them in the comment section below. Let us know what your New Year's resolutions are or your plans. Hopefully we'll see some of you guys in our chats this year. Lots of chatting on the live streams, whether it's here or on Red Shirts. Gonna have a lot of fun stuff coming up in this next year, like I said. So, or I can't say next year because it is the new year now. I have to get used to saying that. So, fun times. Yeah. I'm getting pretty tired, so I think after I finish this flight, I'm going to go crash, force myself to crash, and then maybe we'll be available again tonight for a console comparison stream with this guy. I'll have to check with my Richards guys first, maybe double check, make sure we're not doing anything tonight, but if we're not, I will be here with Ronnie J. If he's free. That's the big if. And hopefully spend a little time with the girlfriend today as well, so. She's really tired, so I've been just kind of letting her sleep whenever she can today. All right, but another 1,600 feet left to go on my climb, and then we are headed the rest of the way to Atlanta, which right now we are going so slow. I should have stayed low for this first portion. It looks like we're losing some of the headwind there a little bit coming as we keep going higher, so that's good, but who knows if that'll last. We're just battling fierce winds today, but we'll get there eventually. We just got to be patient and just let it roll. Oh, I forgot to book that thing in advance, didn't I? Hold on. Silly me. I did. I always do that. I get ahead of myself, take off, go fly, and then I forget I need to book it in advance. All right, let me finish that. And click my dispatch button because I'm stupid and forgot to do it. Halfway over Virginia. That's all right. We will survive. Yes, we will. We will continue. Now, with the winds like that, it's going to be a long flight today. It just is. So we'll manage. It should get a little better further south we go, hopefully. I'm hoping. Alrighty. Ooh. Yeah, definitely getting tired. I might have to go make some coffee here in a little bit. We'll see what happens. Oh, boy.
And I'm back.
And he's back.
All right. Sorry about that, everybody.
Right as you were leaving, we started with the topic of Princess Zelda's love interests. We started with bokoblins.
We were so excited, and under 10 minutes, they visibly disappeared from view.
And how she's much different than Princess Peach. She doesn't actually want to get stolen and taken to another castle. She's her own girl. And yet, they get along because they're both princesses and still understand each other. Only difference is Princess Peach wants Bowser and just doesn't want to tell Mario. They use the excuse of, oh, your princess is in another castle, but they're just too afraid to tell Mario that she just wants to date Bowser and it's all okay.
Talked about going all the way to Dorkley.
Yep, causing that plumber to keep chasing her, but she enjoys it. She really enjoys that somehow. But
oh wow.
Now Princess Zelda's more like my hero. She's not a damsel in distress per se. You know, she has the Triforce of Wisdom. What does Princess Peach have? Okay. A parasol.
Yeah, but here's this. Princess Zelda, she could be herself.
She's got good looks. I gotta say, she can use that as a weapon.
Yeah.
People don't realize it, but
But here's this though. To be quite honest, though, Princess Zelda has very good. She has the power of the. She has the power of the Triforce in her, like the power of wisdom. She has wisdom, and which is she has that. She has that one, but also she could even transform into a sheik.
Yep.
That was the
moment where Luke goes, or Link, he's like, "You're not a boy."
Where's that Windex that was right
Well, this is awkward.
Yeah, very weird. But now I have to say though, we do have. Let's see. Let's see. What's next? Oh, now also with Zelda is that she does have her light arrows because it's with her the light and everything whatnot. Let's see what else. Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna give it a look.
Oh.
You can look at it, like there's nothing wrong with it.
Oh. Okay. Okay, but and also, what do you think of the what the? Oh my goodness. Whew. Sorry about that. Although I really do enjoy that. But when you I want to ask you this here. When you first played Wind Waker, what was your first reaction to say the least that this pirate is actually Zelda?
I really haven't played Wind Waker all that much, but from what I do know about it, it's an interesting concept. It's different, that's for sure.
It has a lot of different side quests you can do.
Yeah.
I think it's
It has a lot of different side quests. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Let me think of another one. Well, to be quite honest, though, I kind of like The Legend of Zelda. Oh, in a way. Oh. But one thing about Wind Waker is that it's got a lot of good branching little side quests there, but I don't know how many side quests it does have. I mean, it has like after there's one side quest is done, there's another one coming, there's another one, there's another one, there's another one. You had to go to this here then they had to go to the this island that has the choo-choos. They make the choo jelly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and trying to get this here, trying to get all the different ones. Like you got to get the blue one, and I have to get you have to get the like the green choo jelly, the blue choo jellies and stuff to do the pops and stuff. But then also you have to do the oh shoot, the auction. You gotta do the auction. Am I right?
What's that?
The auction.
Oh, I don't know anything about that.
Oh, it's on the it's the Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. When you go to the Windmill Island,
Okay.
you see you see that you go into where the auction is, and but it only happens at night. And when you do that, you go in and you get all these different items, and once you buy them, but you have to make sure you are the highest bidder. You have to keep pressing A and all that, and to you have to get all of that done. Boy. And then you have to there's a treasure chart. You have to get all those charts. Plus, not only that though, you got different charts you have to get. Some of them is a chart for out there in the seas. You had to use that claw for as a crane for your boat, and to get all the what's out there. But then there's plus also you got the Triforce charts to get all the Triforce shards. And then also you got the ghost ship chart. You got the those octo charts. The reason why I said you had to use those different type of you got to use cannons, and then you have to use the whole bunch of other to beat and everything. Plus, not only that though, you have to memorize all the different songs that are done with the Wind Waker of the baton. So I mean, there is a lot. There is
Quite
a
a bit.
lot. I mean, there is just so much of Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker that could even be discovered. But the thing is, though, when you play the original for the GameCube, then you want to play the Wii U, the HD version of the same game. I want to ask you, what's different between them?
Just a graphics boost, really.
Really? Graphics?
And then I think if I remember correctly, there was something they did with the boat part. They made something they made easier, less time intensive. I forget what it was. Something to do with the boat.
Oh, and also you can buy new flags.
I think there was something about like traveling took too long or something. Somebody complained about it or something like that. Something to do with the boats. Enough people complained about it, so when they did the HD version, they found a way to shorten it. I think is what it was. So it didn't take as long.
It's more like a cell travel.
I don't remember what it was exactly. I could be wrong. It's been so long since I read about that.
Although it would be nice to do something like that, but I mean, here's the thing: do I really want the Wii U for that? Seriously, just honestly, do you really want to buy the Wii U in order to know that? I mean,
not really, because the one game I was gonna buy a Wii U for is now getting ready to come to Switch. Finally.
And what's that?
Xenoblade Chronicles X.
Oh.
It was the one Xenoblade game that was trapped on the Wii U, and it hadn't come to Switch. It was the only one left, and enough of us went on social media and begged and pleaded, and they were like, "Please bring it to Switch! It's time! You put the other 3 on Switch!" And the director of the series, he was kind of like, it might not sell. It didn't sell well on the Wii U. And obviously, all the Xenoblade fans went, that's because the Wii U didn't sell. Put it on Switch. It'll sell. It might be a 9-year-old game, but it'll sell now. And so they said, all right, we'll give it a fair shot.
Huh.
Which by the time it comes out, it'll probably be right before the Switch 2. So it'll be one of the last Switch games, actually, before the Switch 2. Now they're still gonna be making Switch games for another year or more, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Like OG Switch, because they've been developing a lot of games for so long, there might be another 2 or 3 years of Switch 1 titles still.
Oh yes,
Which thankfully
definitely.
now that that's the one good thing about digital, and now that the new Switch is apparently they came out and said it is going to be backwards compatible. It is officially backwards compatible. So the good news is when those games finally do come out, you can just download them right off the digital store on Switch 2.
All right.
You'll just be able to pop it in. You might see like a difference in the graphics if you get like a good enough eye for that. But we've gotten to that era of gaming now where it's like the differences are so minuscule, it doesn't really matter all that much.
Okay.
Like a Switch 1 game could come out and you'll be like, now like some like pro will be like, well, that's not as good as a Switch 2 game. And it'll be like, no, they're not that different.
I mean, all it is just a little bit more enhanced graphics.
You might see a slight like resolution difference. That's it. Which they're already.
Also,
I think they said this one's going to be 1080p in handheld, and up to potentially 4K when it's docked. Because they said PS4 level graphics is what supposedly leaked. It'll be PS4 level. Imagine taking like a smaller version of PS4 on the go in a handheld mode. That'd be kind of fun. But of course, everybody else out there said, you can already do that on a Steam Deck. And it's like, yeah, if you got $600 burning a hole in your wallet, then sure, go ahead.
Yeah.
But if you don't have $600, just wait for Nintendo, and it won't be as good, but it'll be good enough.
That's true. That is true.
And like they said, they're just going to keep supporting Switch 1 stuff too. So and I'm hoping, and that a lot of people are really hoping that like a lot of the digital titles, you'll just be able to reinstall on the new one if they buy the new one. You're like, oh, you bought this off the eShop? Yeah, you can transfer that over to the new console. Here you go. And I'm hoping even the physical games, we can still just pop them in the new Switch and they'll still work. I imagine since the other one used like SD cards or something, is that what the Switch games are basically? It's just SD cards?
Yeah, pretty much. They are SD cards like they're just like the DS, 3DS type, but except they're a little bit smaller.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping they stay with that same sort of device. Maybe go up to a bigger like file storage size, but keep them the same.
Yeah.
That way you can pop your old Switch 1 games right in and just download them right to your Switch 2.
Yep.
That takes me back to that era of Wii and GameCube, like when they made the switch from GameCube up to Wii, where you can play all the GameCube stuff on Wii.
Yep, that's the one that I got. Yep.
And then later on, it was Wii U as well, right? Technically.
Well, here's the thing. I think the Wii U is
just Wii,
compatible.
Right? Just Wii.
But it's just the Wii but the Wii the Wii console is backwards compatible to the GameCube. While the Wii
stupid me during the pandemic, I should have been thinking cheaper options. I should have just bought a Wii instead of buying a GameCube. But we live and we learn. And ironically, I ended up winning a Wii for free. So in the end, I win. So now at least if my GameCube breaks for whatever reason, I'll have a backup GameCube.
But although I do now I do have my GameCube. I have for over 10 years. So, and I mean he's
which I haven't even taken that one out of the packaging and plugged it in yet. I need to and make sure everything still works on it.
You better. Well,
it came in the original box. Whoever owned it took really good care of it. They literally repackaged it in the same box that you could buy it on opening day when it first came out. So like everything was still like neatly wrapped up in there. Like it looked like it had hardly been, like you could tell it had been played, obviously, but it was very light wear and tear. I think the only thing that had wear and tear on it was just the controllers. That was it.
Okay.
And I ended up buying some extra controllers too, so it ended up working out pretty well.
Cord or cordless?
Wireless Wiimotes. Now,
so you got
but at the same time, I also, when I purchased my GameCube, I also have GameCube controllers I can plug in too. So I have that as an option as well.
Well, the reason why I said, do you have wireless GameCube controllers or wired?
Wired GameCube controllers, but I've also got wireless Wiimotes.
I do have that.
I made sure to purchase a what was it, like an extra nunchuck too. So I've got 2 controllers with 2 nunchucks. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, I had to get another nunchuck myself due to the fact that the one that I did have for the Wii, it kind of messed up on me, so I had to get me a new set. So whenever I went to Game Exchange, I got me another nunchuck. So that way it won't mess up on me. Because it was messing me up badly. It don't want to do right with me, so I had to get me a new one.
And then of course we had to get your sensor bar replaced as well.
Oh yeah. Had to get that one done. And
you said it's still no problems, right? Still working perfectly fine.
Still good, still working good, no problems
I'm glad I read
at all.
the reviews on that, because like once I read the reviews, I was like, oh, this is amazing. This is a great replacement. Everyone loves this thing.
Better than the original.
Which I'm glad you told me that. So now when I finally do put my Wii together, the first thing I check is make sure the sensor bar is still working. Because if not, guess who's getting another one just like yours?
Hey, we be twinning on that one.
We'll be Wii twins. Just don't put the Wii's together.
Or it's gonna be a Wii.
Now that's what Spencer calls a really good time. Speaking of which, that was another thing. Spencer and I are on a mission. At some point when we finally get all the bugs fixed with Flight Sim 2024, the newer simulator. I'm still finding on the older simulator because it's less bugs. It's way better. And as far as I know, the servers are still crossed, so it doesn't matter which one you play on. You can still see each other in both simulators. It's really cool. Same servers. But we're on a mission. Since we did it in Flight Sim 2020, eventually we're going to get in Flight Sim 2024 and do this tradition we started where you get parked right next to each other and you touch wingtips. And of course, when we're talking about it on Red Shirts, we're always talking about, hey, you ready to go touch tips?
And that's when the people.
I'm trying to remember where we did. It might have been I think it was the airport in Rome. He and I were like farting around with the simulator. This was like 3 or 4 years ago, and we did we touched tips on stream or Discord or something. I don't even remember what it was, but we said it's gonna be a momentous occasion when we can return to the new simulator and continue the tradition of the infamous wingtip touch. And so I think that's going to be a thing we're going to start every time there's a new simulator. We're going to have to go touch tips.
And also to tell all the people, get your mind out of the gutter.
That's right. You listen to RJ. Get your mind out of the gooter.
The gutter.
The gootery. Put your gooter away.
When you said that, you almost sound like you put the cheese away.
Stop playing with your Wii.
Can't make this stuff up. He started it.
Quit touching your sensor bar there, Ronnie J.
Hey, I ain't doing anything.
Hey. Quit touching your nunchuck.
Hey, you better make sure you don't start doing yours too.
Hey, watch out. I wasn't the one that was talking about your C button over there.
Hey, I said the A button.
Oh, the green one. Green means go. Don't touch the B button. Don't touch the B button. It's red for a reason.
You got to stop that. Stop it.
But when you're feeling a little, happy, just remember just X, Y, X, Y, X, Y. Everything will be fine.
Yeah, but sometimes though you got to take that 180Z or the X button.
Watch out for that.
Had that Z button.
Watch out for that Z button.
Yeah, because otherwise you'd be shooting.
And if you're going old school, the Z's on the back.
Whoa! Watch out!
Watch out! There's a reason they put it on top.
There is a reason why.
It was getting a little awkward there for a minute.
Yep.
Even Nintendo went, yeah, we better put that on top.
I mean, where in the world did we get from? Where in the world did we get from what we do with right to get to a little bit more of the something in the bed?
There's a reason. There's a reason why Nintendo moved that Z button. It was getting really awkward. For everybody, even for the developers, they were going. I don't like having to. Yeah, no, that's getting weird.
Yeah, but because when they're doing
yeah. Now it was great for shooters. I have to say that, like FPS games, perfect in the back. Love it in the back. Yeah,
perfect.
Good. Now when they put it on the GameCube controller, though, now it just became like an extra button for fighters or resetting your camera or just extra button for whatever.
Actually, for Mario games, for like Super Mario Sunshine, it's more or less of let me think. What is it? No, not Super Mario Sunshine. It was for the Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. It's just the one little button to get your items. That's that one.
Okay.
And I think, that's that one. But I mean, I don't know. I can't think of any other ones that use the button for, unless you use your map. That's the only thing I know what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then, now, yeah. I do know that, actually, I'm still going to try and do my game console comparison there, guys. I'm going to do one later on tonight. That's only if Gannon will be able to come back.
Yeah, I'm probably going to lay down and get some sleep for a little bit, but we should be back later today. What time is it?
Yeah, well, time is 2:30, so it should be 3:30 your time.
Yeah, I'll probably be awake. It'll probably be later, but I'll check with the guys and make sure we're not doing anything tonight. But which, if they're doing something tonight, they might be on their own because they haven't shot me any message about, hey, we're doing this yet. I don't know. So
yeah, and also you
here
already called us
lately. Wednesdays has just been kind of whatever because we've just been all over the place with the holidays, and Chris was sick there for a while. So
yeah, that's true. That's true. Now it's going on 2 hours and 25 minutes.
Yeah, I'll probably go ahead and bounce out for now.
Yeah. So we're going to
finish up this flight. I got about another like 45 minutes left, and then I'll be off, getting some sleep.
Okay. Now, before you go, I'm going to say this here. Thank you all that did try to join and everything. For those y'all will catch on the replay. I am Mr. Lightning, Ronnie J. Lucas. I am going to be coming back tonight to do a console comparison stream. We will be doing that tonight at either 7:30, or 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. And Central Standard Time, but for those that have the Easter time, that will be somewhere between 8 to 9 o'clock. So
the later, the better for the Gannon. So I can go nighty-night.
Yeah. So for those that want to join in on that stream tonight, y'all are welcome. I will post my stream, my link on the comments, so you can join in at any time you wish. And also, I will be on Discord, Telegram, Messenger, Facebook Messenger, Facebook, all that. So you will find me, and if you want to join, please contact me anytime. Gannon, do you have anything to say before we end the stream?
Yes, I do. You guys can follow me at Gannon136 over on X, or you can add me on Discord as well. And I apologize for putting the image of Bokoblins dating Zelda in your minds. You're welcome.
Well,
also, if you want to see something really funny and you want to watch me heckle 3 contestants, go watch our new episode of Development Hell. I heckled all 3 of those gentlemen. It was so much fun. I got all of them to break even just a little bit, and it was so much worth it. So go watch it. You can watch them snicker and laugh as I just keep poking the bear. And that episode, I think it's like 54 minutes. So if you want like just under an hour of your day to get some good giggles in, go watch that. It's worth it. And there's a secret commercial in the middle of the episode.
Well, you hear it first, folks. Gannon136 here has got a pretty good, lots of good stuff going in. And I just want to say Happy New Year to you guys.
Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year's to you, Gannon. And for all of you good gaming folks, let's bring in the new year a good time. And we will see you all tonight at the Lightning Show on Ronnie J. Lucas. That's mine. Goodbye. Good night. See you next time.
Go Tigers.